making the Italian beef episode. And if you ask me, every great sandwich starts with the bread. That's why we're here in Berwyn today, because Tony on Facebook says Turano French bread makes the best Italian beef. Giancarlo, thank you so much for having us at the Turano Bake Shop. I see we've got all kinds of yummy sweets back here, but of course today we're talking about the Italian beef sandwich. Turano's a huge part of that. So talk to me a little bit about the family history.
Sure, well, our grandfather came from Italy in 1958, started the bakery in '62. We were delivering Italian breads out of his car. When you're in Chicago making bread, French bread is a huge part of it, and Italian beef is the quintessential Chicago food.
So what separates a Turano French bread roll from just your average French bread roll?
Well, we still make it 36 inches, which is the extra long French. That's what Chicago style French bread is really known for. And the fact that it's hearth baked, it holds up to that au jus and the beef and all the drippings. So when you're dipping it, that's really the way it has to be.
Very important that bread holds up. There's nothing worse when you're trying to eat the sandwich and all the bread just crumbles out. So from your grandfather's car to now being run by third generation Turano.
Yeah, we still do it the way we've been doing it for 50 years. And all that technique, all that expertise and that tradition, you taste it in the bread and you feel it in the sandwich.
All right, so making the bread comes with a full ensemble. Let's go get suited up, and I'm gonna learn how to stretch out that extra long French bread roll.
Let's get rolling.
So Tony, we're suited up, we're here in the plant. Talk me through the process of making the famous Turano extra long French bread roll.
Our first step will be mixing of the product.
About how much dough does the mixer mix at a time?
So we'll mix 400-pound doughs at a time.
That 400 pounds gets separated into dough balls and molded into the famous Turano French baguette shape. And that's where I come in.
All right, Tony, so we went from that big pile of dough to our little balls of dough. Now we have these. Where are we?
So we're gonna do some hand stretching. So we're gonna take the string and you're gonna take it in the middle and you're gonna stretch it to the end of the board.
Just very gently.
Very gently. You have to do a little faster than that.
Really fast.
So let me help you.
Tony, I don't think I'm very good at this.
Yes, don't worry. Practice makes perfect.
But just like Lucy in the Chocolate Factory,
Listen, Ethel, I think we're fighting a losing game.
I think I might be fighting a losing game.
I'm tossing them back up.
Keep going. Keep going.
They look done.
They're not done.
Okay, I'm stretching.
There you go.
All right, Tony, this is too much for me. I think I've stretched enough. I'm gonna go eat. Leave it to the experts.
We'll have a sandwich.
So we're back with Giancarlo. We just went through the whole plant, the baking process. It's done. Our bread is here. We've got our Italian beef. I think it's time that we try
I'm ready.
these sandwiches on this French bread.
Don't judge.
It's my job.
So you get a little bit of the crunchiness. It's still light on the inside, but the key is it doesn't fall apart.
It didn't, and I like a heavy au jus on this, and you can see it didn't even bleed through here.
Even the dip, it's not gonna just disintegrate in your hands, and that's the key.
Well, it's nice too, because the bottom is crunchy, but the top still has that nice soft bread quality that you want when you're just tearing apart a French baguette.
Absolutely. And it's not just white bread. It really is an authentic French bread that has a lot of flavor to it.
So Giancarlo, why is Turano Bakery and Turano bread Chicago's best?
It all starts with the bread. It's the foundation of an Italian beef, which is an icon in Chicago in itself, and that's why it's Chicago's best.
Cheers to that.
Salute.